What's going on, everybody? Jordan Stupar here, co-founder Sales Domination System, back with another video with 10 things that I believe deep within my heart and soul that a CRM should be able to allow your company to do. You see, for the longest time, CRMs, they've been around for decades, right? Literally decades. And for the most part, there's about 300 or so CRMs that you can choose from. And really, honestly, in my opinion, my perspective and my viewpoint from an outsider in the industry versus now being in it, CRMs, man, they do the same exact thing. Yes, there's a couple of different things that they do differently, and this one does that or this or whatever. But for the most part, a CRM is basically just a data repository. It's a place where you can upload an Excel file or a CSV of your contacts, names, emails, phone numbers, and it stores it, and then it helps you kind of track and organize those contacts, and it kind of helps you schedule tasks or reminders and lets you know to call Jim back at 4 and Bob at 2. And really, at the end of the day, that's what they all do. They're all trying to solve the same problem. So what they lack is vision. And vision is what we have here at Sales Domination System. Now, you don't have to be a customer of ours. You don't have to call us. You don't have to text us. You never have to even buy anything from us. My job is to help educate you, the business owner, the executive, the VP, the entrepreneur, the sales guy, the real estate agent, on what a CRM should actually do for you now that it's 2019. I mean, literally, it's 2019. We got Elon Musk shooting cars up into space, ready to nuke Mars. How is it possible that all of these CRMs basically do one thing: store contact data? And what can we do to change that? Well, what we're gonna do to change it is I'm gonna give you 10 things that I've written down that I believe a CRM should be able to do for your business. So listen up, pay attention, and if your CRM doesn't deliver on all of these things, it might be time to consider switching. Obviously, the very first thing that I think a CRM should do is exactly what CRMs already do. They should hold your data. They should be able to store your contacts. They should be able to do simple things like schedule reminders and tasks and, help remind you of what you need to do to become the more successful version of yourself. And of course, all CRMs should be able to do this most basic feature. The second thing that I believe a CRM should allow your business to do is to generate leads. You see, salespeople, we sit down at our desk, we grab our coffee, our Red Bull, our Monster, our Rockstar, whatever energy drink we're actually into. We sit down at our desk and we start scratching our heads, wondering what company should we call on, and if we knew which company to call on, who would be the right person in that company to actually reach out to. And then if we did find what company we want to work with and what person in that company we wanted to call on, well, how do we get their contact info? How do I get their phone number, their email address, social media profiles? How do I get in front of the right people for my product? Well, I believe a CRM should be able to provide you with that information with a couple of keystrokes. I think that you should be able to type in a company, a name of a person, a role, a position, a city, a state, a industry, a domain, something. Be able to type it in and boom, populate a long list of leads that actually fit that search criteria so you can generate your leads and stop messing around with things like prospecting. I mean, prospecting is so 2018. I do not know why anybody would actually spend more than 4 to 5 minutes per day prospecting on Google or searching through Twitter for a hashtag. It's 2019. Sales Domination System, we have a lead generation tool, a database with over 250 million professional profiles, contact info, company info, everything that you need to get in touch with the right people. And if your CRM's not doing that, I'm sorry. You should probably send, your executive this particular video or just give them my phone number. Okay, now the third thing that I believe a CRM should be able to allow your company to do is enrich your pre-existing contact info. Let's face it, you're probably using a CRM right now or a legal pad or a CSV file or something to store all the contacts, names, phone numbers, email addresses, notes, whatever, in those formats. And obviously, if you know anything about people, people change. Phone numbers for people change. Email addresses for people change. Job positions and titles and geographic locations. All of these things are going to change sooner or later. And if your CRM is not being able to auto-update those specific pieces of information, then you're losing out because you're going to be calling the wrong phone number, sending a message to the wrong email address, looking for the wrong person, and in turn, you're gonna look dumb. In addition to being able to enrich the pre-existing contact data that you have, wouldn't it be nice if your CRM, with a click of a button, actually filled in the blanks on the rest of the data you wish you had on your prospects, such as social media profiles, additional phone numbers, mobile phone numbers at times, email addresses, and any other different contact data? Wouldn't it be nice to know affinities, interests, biographies, geographical locations? Wouldn't that be useful for you, at least in some way, shape, or form? If you think that could be useful for you and your CRM currently isn't doing that, well, you should probably give me a call. The fourth thing that I believe a CRM should be able to do is actually provide its user, the salesperson, the sales manager, the people using the tool, with full-on phone communication services. Let's face it, most of the CRMs that you guys are using out there do not include their own phone dialer, which means that you buy a CRM, you're paying for the CRM, usually a lot of money, and then you actually have to go shopping for a third-party application, some type of integration with another phone system to actually make phone calls using your CRM. Why wouldn't your CRM automatically include those specific features? So, of course, managers can get the data and the sales reports that they need from their salespeople to hold them accountable. Because when you can hold your salespeople accountable to call metrics, standards, and expectations, well, your company's probably gonna make more money. The fifth thing that I think your CRM should do is use that call software that I just talked about and actually allow you to record phone calls. A sales manager's worst nightmare is losing a deal and not being able to be there to listen to the phone call. So you're losing a deal, you're not able to train or correct the salesperson for saying whatever they should have not been saying on the phone. And of course, salespeople, why not record the phone call so that you don't have to be writing chicken scratch on a legal pad and then having to take those notes and then re-enter them into your CRM, or should I say not re-enter them into the CRM, because after all, can you even read your own handwriting? Phone call recording should definitely be part of your CRM. The sixth thing I believe your CRM should do for you is allow you to text. Come on, at the end of the day, your salespeople are using a CRM. They're using another browser tab for a dialer. They're using another browser tab for their email. They're using another browser tab for more phone calls or DocuSign or screen share or any one of these different tools. And then they have to switch to their cell phone to actually text a customer. Now, I've only just had this open for like 5 minutes. I've already got 2 notifications that are already distracting me that I already want to click on. And by the way, how do you eliminate distractions from your salespeople? Well, you put emails, you put phone calls, and you put text messages in one environment so you can control the environment in which your people actually work. If your CRM isn't allowing you to send SMS and MMS multimedia messages, then you should probably call me. The seventh thing that your CRM should do is track your pipeline visually, not just give me a list or a readout of what deals or opportunities I'm working on. I'm talking about a full-on pipeline that's completely visual, that when I look at it, I can see in all of its glory my full pipeline, the revenue, the chance of me closing a deal, how far along a client is. And then from there, can I just work from that screen? Can I just click on the name? Can I just pop open the contact window, email, call, text, social media messages? How do I work these deals without actually being able to see in a pipeline what I should be working on? Again, if your CRM is not providing you with a visual pipeline manager, you should probably call me. The eighth thing your CRM should provide you and allow your business to do is have more insights, more optics, more reports, more charts, more graphs, and more analytics regarding your people's sales activities. I'm talking about things like how many text messages Billy sent. I'm talking about how many emails Susie sent. I'm talking about how many phone calls Billy made. I'm talking about total talk time of your entire organization. Obviously, you have revenue targets, but of course, we all know that revenue targets get hit hit because of action and because of activity. So if you don't have a dialer, if you don't have text messaging, if you don't have your email synced up, and you aren't able to record or track any of those different communications, how on earth can you really hold your team accountable to doing what it is that they need to do? How do you inspect what you expect out of your people? If your CRM's not reporting back to you total talk time, phone calls, text messages, emails, deals being made, closing ratios, call dispositions, and the lot, you should probably give me a call. The ninth thing your CRM should do for you without third-party integrations or apps or any of that is they should be able to allow you to do email marketing. I'm not talking about just broadcasting 50,000 emails. I'm talking about complex, sophisticated drip campaigns that actually tag and untag your customers and your clients. And why not have a lead score in the back end that can tell me, the sales guy, that Fred, the prospect I've been dying to speak to, actually has opened up my last 4 emails. And by the way, Jordan, you should probably call that guy. If your CRM doesn't come with an awesome email marketing tool, you should probably call me. The 10th and final thing I believe in my heart and soul your CRM should do for you is allow you to do text message marketing. Now, I'm not just talking about one-off texting like when you say hi to your mom. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sophisticated, complex, and evergreen text messaging drip campaigns that actually convert. I'm talking about photos. I'm talking about links. I'm talking about SMS. I'm talking about all sorts of messages that you could send via drip based on your prospect's behavior and their engagement with your content. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a lead score somewhere in the backside of your CRM being able to serve up the leads to you that are most actively engaged in your text message and your email marketing efforts? Wouldn't that be nice? Well, as always, if your CRM doesn't allow you to do those things, then chances are you're probably off somewhere buying other products, integrating here, probably upset at how much you're spending. Look, you guys should probably give me a call. I mean, really, that's it. I really could probably go on for a little bit longer, but I didn't want to make this like one long boring video because boring videos suck and I don't like doing boring videos. So with that being said, if you are struggling with your CRM, if your people aren't using it, if they don't actually include the 10 things that I just wrote down on this legal pad to remind myself, then look, you should probably give me a call or at least go down to this little comment section, leave me a comment so I can follow up with you, or at the very least and at your convenience, click the link in the video details and book a time on my calendar for me to show you Sales Domination System. Look, let's dominate sales because after all, winning, it's not enough.